Aloha Stadium is a closed multi-purpose stadium located in Halawa, Hawaii, a census-designated place that is a western suburb of Honolulu. 9. It has an IAEA address. 10. It is the largest stadium in the state of Hawaii. As of December 2020, the stadium ceased fan-attended operations indefinitely, and placed a moratorium on the scheduling of new events. 11. It is located next to the Halawa station of the Skyline rail system. Aloha Stadium served as home to the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors football team, Mountain West Conference, NCAA Division I FBS, for the 1975 through 2020 seasons. It also hosted college football's Hawaii Bowl, 2002 to 2019, and Hula Bowl, 1976 to 1997, 2006 to 2008, 2020 to 2021, and formerly was home to the National Football League's Pro Bowl from 1980 through 2016, except in 2010 and 2015. It also hosted numerous high school football games, and served as a venue for large concerts and events, including high school graduation ceremonies. The stadium was home field for the AAA Hawaii Islanders of the Pacific Coast League, PCL, from 1975 to 1987, before the team moved to Colorado Springs. Frequent swap meets in the stadium's parking lot often draw large crowds. Before 1975, Honolulu's main outdoor stadium had been Honolulu Stadium, a wooden stadium on King Street. However, it had reached the end of its useful life by the 1960s, and was well below the standards for AAA baseball. The need for a new stadium was hastened by the move of the Hawaii Rainbows football program to NCAA Division I, located west of downtown Honolulu and 2 miles (3.2 kilometers) north of Honolulu International Airport. Aloha Stadium was constructed in 1975 at a cost of $37 million. Constructed of steel, the stadium was nicknamed the Metal Mecca. 13. The baseball field was aligned north-northwest, home plate to center field, as was the football field. The first sporting event at Aloha Stadium was a college football game between Hawaii and Texas A&M, now Texas A&M Kingsville, on September 13, 1975. 6. Played on Saturday night. The crowd was 32-47, 14, and the visitors prevailed 43-9, 6. The final sporting event held in Aloha Stadium was the 2021 Hula Bowl. The last points scored at Aloha Stadium were a pick six touchdown scored by Carlo Kemp of the University of Michigan, 15. The stadium was somewhat problematic for its initial primary tenant, the minor league baseball Hawaii Islanders. Located in south-central Oahu, it was far from the team's fan base, and many were unwilling to make the drive. Additionally, while local public transportation, the bus, stopped at the main gate of Honolulu Stadium, the stop for Aloha Stadium was located some distance from the gate. As a result, attendance plummeted and never really recovered, a major factor in the franchise's ultimate move to the mainland. 16. Additionally, stadium management initially refused to allow the use of metal spikes on the AstroTurf. During a game in early May 1976, the starting pitcher for the Tacoma Twins, Bill Butler, wore metal spikes to comply with a directive from Tacoma's parent club. 17. In response, stadium management turned off the center field lights, and after 35 minutes, umpires forfeited the game to the Twins. 17. The Islanders protested, claiming they had no control over the lights. 17. However, the Pacific Coast League, PCL, sided with the Twins, citing a league rule that the home team is responsible for providing acceptable playing facilities. 16. 18. After the teams ended the season in a tie for first in the PCL's Western Division, Hawaii won a one-game playoff in Tacoma. 19. As originally built, Aloha Stadium had various configurations for different sport venues and other purposes. For movable 7,000-seat sections, each 3.5 million pounds, 1,600,000 kilograms, 1, could move using air casters into a diamond configuration for baseball, also used for soccer, an oval for football, or a triangle for concerts. In January 2007, the stadium was permanently locked into its football configuration due to cost and maintenance issues. 20. An engineer from Rollair Systems, the NASA spin-off company that engineered the system, 21, claims that the problem was caused by a concrete contractor that ignored specifications for the concrete pads under the stadium, 22. Concerns. There were numerous discussions with Hawaii lawmakers who were concerned with the physical condition of the stadium. There were also several issues regarding rusting of the facility, several hundred seats that need to be replaced, and restroom facilities that need to be expanded to accommodate more patrons. 3. Much of the rust was due to building the stadium with weathering steel. U.S. Steel Corporation suggested the steel would develop a protective patina that would eliminate the need for painting. 23. However, given Honolulu's ocean salt-laden climate, the steel never stopped rusting. 24, 25. A 2005 study by Honolulu engineering firm WIS, Janney, Elstner Associates Incorporated determined that the stadium required $99 million to be completely restored and an additional $115 million for ongoing maintenance and refurbishment over the next 20 years to extend its useful life. 26. In early 2007, the state legislature proposed to spend $300 million to build a new facility as opposed to spending approximately $216 million to extend the life of Aloha Stadium for another 20 to 30 years. One council member said that if immediate repairs were not made within the next 7 years, then the stadium would probably have to be demolished due to safety concerns. In May 2007, the state allotted $12.4 million to be used towards removing corrosion and rust from the structure. 27. Expansion and improvements. In 2003, the stadium surface was changed from AstroTurf, which had been in place since the stadium opened, to field turf. 2. In July 2011, the field was replaced with an ACT Global UBU Sportspeed S5M synthetic turf system. In 2008, the state of Hawaii approved the bill of $185 million to refurbish the aging Aloha Stadium. 28. In 2010, Aloha Stadium completely retrofitted its scoreboard and video screen to be more up-to-date with its high-definition capability. The Aloha Stadium Authority planned to add more luxury suites, replacing all seats, rusting treatments, parking lots, more restrooms, pedestrian bridge supports, an enclosed lounge, and more. There was also a proposal that would have enclosed the 4 openings in the corners of the stadium to add more seats. In 2011, the playing field was refurbished in part due to a naming rights sponsorship from Hawaiian Airlines. As a result of the sponsorship deal, the field was referred to as Hawaiian Airlines Field at Aloha Stadium. 29. The airline did not renew sponsorship after the deal expired in 2016. As a result, the field went unnamed until late August, when Hawaiian Tel Federal Credit Union signed a 3-year $275,000 agreement. As of 2016, the field was known as Hawaiian Tel Federal Credit Union Field at Aloha Stadium. 30. In early 2017, there was a study in the Honolulu Star-Advertiser about replacing Aloha Stadium due to safety concerns and a liability risk. The plan was then to build a smaller 30,000-seat stadium on the existing property and also build commercial development around the stadium. In theory, this would save the state millions of dollars instead of renovating and keep the existing stadium as it was. 31, 32. In July 2019, Governor of Hawaii David Ige signed Act 268 into law, appropriating $350 million for an Aloha Stadium redevelopment project. The funds were to go toward the construction of a new stadium and land development, including a mixed-use sports and entertainment complex. 33. Closure to new events. A December 17, 2020, announcement by the Aloha Stadium Authority stated that the stadium would be ceasing fan-attended operations indefinitely. The closure was related to financial issues caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. The stadium, built in 1975, was also plagued by maintenance issues in recent years. A 2019 story from the Honolulu Star-Advertiser noted that the stadium needed $30 million in repairs. KHON-TV reported that the stadium would be condemned and was deemed unsafe to hold any crowds at all. 8. 34. The scheduling of new events was also halted. 35. In January 2021, the University of Hawaii announced that the Rainbow Warriors football team would play their home games on campus for at least the next 3 years. 36. New Stadium. The new Aloha Stadium is a proposed 35,000-seat multi-purpose stadium to be built in Halawa, Hawaii, for the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors football program. With demolition of the old stadium to begin in early 2024, needs update. The area around the stadium will also include entertainment venues, retail stores, restaurants, housing, hotels, recreational sites, cultural amenities, and green space. It will replace, and be constructed on the site of,